Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a new deck. Not a new deck, I should say. It's a pretty old deck. That's Crystal Beast. It's been around since GX. We got some new cards. At first, I was really excited for this card, Rainbow Bridge. You add one Crystal Spell or Trap card from your deck to your hand. I was like, okay, we get 6 copies of rare value. That's going to be ballin'. It's going to work great. But you can't search rare value with this card, so that sends the value of this card down a little. What it does do is let us run just single copies of the traps. Crystal Slicer, I would say, is probably the most unique trap. These two do similar effects. They are different though. We're still making room for one little Debris Dragon play. The only monster he'll special summon is your Ruby Carbuncle though, so you really gotta pay attention to what you have in the graveyard and how you're doing it. And of course we still have our Rainbow Dragons. This was probably the best addition to the archetype still since is Overdragon. Overdragon does a lot for your Rainbow Dragon. It makes it immune to Canadian or Floodgate because you summon your normal Rainbow Dragon and then your opponent, let's say they don't know Crystal Beast too much, which is pretty reasonable, and they try to Floodgate your Rainbow Dragon. You can just fusion summon into your Overdragon with that face down Rainbow Dragon, no problem. So it essentially makes your Rainbow Dragon immune to Floodgate. And it's easier with the OTKs, because you banish a monster, hopefully your Pegasus, since we have more than one and it's the highest attack. Banish that from your graveyard, gain that 1800 attack. Maybe you're swinging over an 1800 or a 1600 Magician's Rod. Who knows? That's lethal. And then just on top of that, same rare value, we only have room for 2. Running 1 of the new Conclave. It does some unique stuff for us. So once per turn, if a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon a Crystal Beast monster from your deck. Helps you float a little. Too often you're not really using that one though. What you are using is this second one. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target 1 Crystal Beast card you control, and 1 card on the field, return them to your hand. So you can target, just like Regeki Break, or Crystal Regeki, you can target one of your Spell or Trap Zone Crystal Beasts, and you return. This would return it to the hand. This would return it to the graveyard to destroy. This returns it to the hand to return 1 other card to the hand. So you would really want to use this to search something like your Sapphire Pegasus. You would use your Transcendent Crystals, bring out your Sapphire Pegasus, set your Conclave. That way you can return an enemy card and your Pegasus to your hand, continuing your combos, giving you another body to swing with. It's a nice little mini combo. Slicer doesn't use any resources. Slicer takes from your deck into the graveyard. Very useful. That's its big strength. But its effect isn't as good. You target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and you have that attack, and they draw 1 card. So, you know, it's not just end of the turn. It's a permanent halved attack, but they get to draw 1 card because of it. So you really don't want to spam that one either. Just searchable copies of these are fine. And then it's just the normal Crystal Beast. Now you really want to make room for Crystal Bond. I was going Crystal Bond over Debris Dragon, but it's just not what the deck really needs. Crystal Bond is really good. It probably shouldn't be soft locked to 1. Maybe if we had more than 1 copy. But till then, this is just what I've been playing around with. Debris Dragon will generally only make your Black Rose. I don't know why I was going to say Rosefire, but Black Rose Dragon. And other than that, he's just another 2k booty to sit on the field, which is pretty rare for you. But Crystal Beast guys, I don't know what they need. It's not working like this. I think they're just inherently not going to work for Duel Links and speed dueling with the size limitations and stuff like that. They need kind of bigger decks. They need bigger fields. All these crazy things. But it's still fun. Still archetype I'm always going to return to. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here's Akiza. Going second. She's going for a rank up. One's using balance, but with 21 cards, so he's probably messed up his form a little. So Row Mages, starting with an Aroma Garden and a Rosemary, which has to flip his Rosemary to defense. We have both our Rainbow Dragons in hand. We're gonna normal summon our Pegasus. That's a Ruby Carbuncle. We're gonna set our Conclave, swing into the Rosemary. That triggers the Garden and the Marjoram. Thankfully, we have nothing in our graveyard for a Marjoram to banish, because that would destroy our major win con by banishing any one of our Crystal Beasts. We couldn't get our Rainbow Dragon out. So here he's going to use Aroma Garden again. Like I said, we have nothing to banish, but we're going to use our Conclave right now to return the Majoran to his hand. We return the Carbuncle to our hand, because we really want the Carbuncle in the graveyard for our Debris Dragon, and we can do that right now. We throw away one Rainbow Dragon and the Carbuncle. We hit him with the rare value. He's showing us Blessed Wind, so that's not going to do anything. So we draw 2. Now we can normal summon another Pegasus. Bring out our Topaz Tiger. Should be getting pretty close to being able to summon our Rainbow Dragon now that we have our Mammoth in hand. Special summons a Rosemary with his Blessed Wind. Still not below our life points though, so he's not really going to be able to use the other parts of those effects. Here Rosemary's going to swing into our Sapphire Pegasus. Get a Regeki Break, very useful card. We're going to choose to Debris Dragon. So we're going to Debris Dragon into our what should be Black Rose Dragon. Now we're going to bomb the whole field. Crystal or Sapphire Pegasus gets to go back. We throw away the Amber Mammoth, bring out the Cobalt Eagle, set a Regeki Break, and summon a Rainbow Dragon, guys. So look at where we ended up from these turns into very, very optimal position right after a Black Rose White. That's pretty much what you want to do. Have them ready, stall them out, Black Rose the field, bring out the Rainbow Dragon, and end the game. But here, we get a Regeki Break to fall back on. We get them for 5.8k, all that crazy stuff. Alright, here's Arcana. We're going second. See, I am using my sleeve and mat. Why was it not visible in that other replay? Very weird. So here we have a rare value, which means we want to set our stuff. Here our opponent is using Sub-Terrors. So here we're going to use Transcendent Crystal, throwing away a Rainbow Dragon just to get our combos going faster and for a rare value. All the other cards we want to keep. We draw into a Rainbow Bridge, which lets us search Slicer. That's the beauty of Slicer. Slicer isn't going to use our resources like Crystal Regeki does. Slicer adds to the combo, which is very useful. We're going to normal summon Topaz Tiger, who gets up to 2k, swinging over the Golem Sentry. Here our opponent sets one, flips over his Sub-Terror. He would make our attack 0, but we're going to use the Carbuncle, destroy him, our attack still becomes 0. That's okay. We're not here for the little monsters, we're just trying to get to our big monster. We're going to normal summon that Pegasus, bring out our Tortoise, swing into a Sub-Terror Nemesis Defender. So 2k booty over my little 18k monster, nothing we can do right now. We get a Conclave, so now we'd be able to return one of them to our hand, and return this boy to our hand, potentially not getting him off the field as a 0 attack monster. So that's another monster, finally gets some back row. We finally get our Rainbow Dragon. Don't want to bring him out just yet. We destroy a Great Sphere, I have no idea. He's a flip face down, okay. Here we're going to use our Crystal Slicer as he tries to attack with a 3000 monster. He's now a 1500 monster. So Crystal Slicer really came through there. Now we're able to summon our Rainbow Dragon with our opponent's field vulnerable, just a face down monster. Love this cutscene. Really wish this archetype was better. But here we go, bring out our Rainbow Dragon. Tribute it for the overdrive. Swing for lethal. Get hit with a wall of D, which brings us down to 1600, but that's crazy. We get hit with a full power wall of D. Still have some decent attack. Your opponent wants to flip this boy face down, but we're not going to let that happen. We're going to return him to the hand, so we can't chain any Sub-Terror monsters. We also return a Pegasus to our hand, and our opponent scoops. Great, great stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Shizu. Go in first. Stunting with the new mat, new sleeve. Starting with a Conclave and a Rainbow Bridge. Pretty good start. Got a Rainbow Bridge into Slicer. Throw away a Cobalt Eagle. Set 2, Slicer and Conclave. Very useful. Would have been a better play. This is actually a misplay because we would have wanted, if we had Crystal Regeki, Carbuncle would have been what we wanted, but we have Conclave, so we would have wanted Pegasus. It's just hardwired to never bring Pegasus out because you have a bunch of Pegasus, but that's the play we would have wanted. So here we're going to Conclave, return this card to our hand, that's why we want the Pegasus. Then we're going to return his tuner to the hand, leaving the vulnerable monster. Chooses not to swing at us, which is cool for us. It would have hurt his no mortal can resist, but I'll take it. So now we get a normal summon, the Sapphire Pegasus anyway. Transcendent Crystal Carbuncle directly into the graveyard. Then swing over his Lumina. We still have our Slicer. So he's going to use his Raiden. I don't know why he would suicide his Raiden. Maybe not to mill his deck any further. We're going to normal summon our Debris Dragon. Special summon our Carbuncle. Look at this animal play, guys. We're going into a Black Rose Dragon. Not even to wipe the field. Just to swing for lethal. Absolute animal plays. Or would be, if not for this Bacon Saber. So he has to pass his turn. No mortal can resist our Rainbow Dragon out of existence. Normal summons a Sage of Blue. Realizes he has no other play and has to scoop. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Yami Yugi. We're going first. No Slaver Map for our boy here. He's using 26 cards in his deck. Not decent hand with these two traps because they work well together, especially with the Sapphire Pegasus. We can just let the Regeki use the Carbuncle, and Slicer takes no resources. So here our opponent sets one monster. We're gonna Regeki it. It was Gravekeepers, guys. I don't know why Gravekeepers are growing in popularity, but they sure are. So now we're gonna normal summon our Topaz, use our Transcendent Crystal, throw away the Tortoise, bring out the Cat. Hitting our opponent, we probably triggered Destiny Draw, but that's okay, because he's down to 600. What are you gonna Destiny Draw? He chooses Mahad, so that's gonna let him summon Mahad right from a Destiny Draw. Normal summons a Lemon Magician Girl and chooses Yacht to use her effect. We're gonna Crystal Slicer that Mahad right into our Sapphire Pegasus. Our opponent has 50 life points left. That triggers Mahad's effect though. He gets to special summon a Dark Magician. I don't know if it's from his hand or hand, deck, or graveyard. So as long as you have a Dark Magician, he gets the special summon. It destroys our Sapphire Pegasus. We top deck that rare value. Super useful. Rainbow Bridge, another Crystal Regeki. After we normal summon our Sapphire Pegasus, bringing out Cobalt Eagle. Swing into the Lemon Magician Girl. All he can do is summon from his hand. He can't use the effects of what you summon, so she's pointless. But the Lemon Magician Girl doesn't change her attack position, so she was left in attack position. All we had to do was swing with the Pegasus. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jack Atlas. Going first. Let's see what he's got for us. Oh lord, am I not using a sleeve or a mat? Or has Konami retroactively changed this? So anyway, we start with 3 Crystal Pegasus, super random. We send all of them away to use a rare value, which gives us a Rainbow Bridge. We're gonna go right into a Regeki Break. Normal summon our Pegasus, so that was a very effective turn. With a good first turn board setup and a Rainbow Dragon in hand, pretty optimal. This is like the best it has to offer here, guys. Here we get a Dragon, or a Keeper of Dragon Magic who does not activate his effect. We're gonna aim for that back row. It's an Econ, he chooses just to use it instead of Econ Take. Here we're gonna search Regeki Break once again with our Rainbow Bridge. Not suicide our monster. Now we're going to use the Regeki Break to hit the back row. There's a Deep Grave. Cobalt Eagle becomes even more important with these new cards because he can return things to your deck. He's pretty useful. Get things off the field to search or to summon more Rainbow Dragons. Opponent bricks. We get to Cobalt Eagle that Sapphire Pegasus into our deck. Normal summon our Amethyst Cat. We're just pecking away the damage at him. Now he sets a monster. Amethyst Cat can attack directly, but we're not going to try for that. So here, we're going to normal summon our Sapphire Pegasus. That should be all we need for our Rainbow Dragon. So we're going to return the Sapphire Pegasus to the deck because we already have Pegasi, however you say that, discarded to the graveyard. So we're going to be able to summon the Rainbow Dragon by returning him to the deck with the Cobalt Eagle. That makes room for the Rainbow Dragon, guys. Now we tribute the Rainbow Dragon. For our Over Dragon, we're not going to banish a Pegasus just yet. We're just going to swing for lethal over what looks like to be a Blue Eyes. So great stuff, guys. But overall, Crystal Beasts aren't there. I don't think they're ever going to be there unless Konami prints like brand new cards that have never existed that are going to be crazy for Crystal Beasts. I don't think they would want to do that. I don't think it'd be a selling point or anything that would make them money, so they're not going to do it. But they're still fine, guys. It's still one of the best meme anime decks around. Gotta play it on Jesse. It's great stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.